perseverance. Can you all say that again? Perseverance. Perseverance means it's really hard to do something, but you don't give up. So maybe the first time you tried to walk, yeah, maybe wobbled and fell down. But guess what? You all had perseverance because you're all walking. You kept trying and trying and trying. Maybe you're learning how to ride a bike with just 2 wheels. And the first time you fall, maybe the second time you fall, maybe the third, maybe the 10th time you're still falling down. But you keep trying and trying and trying and trying. That is perseverance, never giving up, trying really hard. Okay, so we're going to read this book about what animal is this?
Giraffe. A giraffe kangaroo.
It's a giraffe. And is this has anyone seen a giraffe do this before? No. So maybe we'll find out how the giraffe can do this. Our story, our title of our book today is Giraffes Can't Dance. As we're reading this story, I want you to think of a time when there was something maybe you had trouble with learning how to do. And see how you did. Adrian, shh. Our author today is Giles and Andre and Guy Parker Reese. It does not say if one was the author or one was the illustrator, so it looks like they probably worked together on this book. Okay? Now, when we look at this story, you said you've never seen a giraffe do that before. And we could tell this was a giraffe. But is it a picture, like a click from a camera, or is it a drawing? It's a drawing, which means it's probably more of a story than a book about giraffes. Do you think we're going to find out what giraffes eat?
No.
Do you think we're going to find out how long giraffes live?
No.
Or do you think we're going to find out a story about a giraffe? A story. Let's go and see. Are we ready? I'm going to take off the cover because sometimes it falls. Okay, and someone had left a sticky on there, so we'll put that there. Are we ready? Oh, do you see here on the inside cover? What, those of you in the front especially, what do you see the giraffe doing? Dancing. So that might be a hint. They're going to dance. Who thinks she's going to be able to dance? Or he, I'm not sure. Oh.
He's going to dance.
Don't tell us. You can make a guess. We're not going to tell us. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, but we see some other animals. Giraffes can't dance.
But
Are we all can we sit 5, making sure we're all 5 on carpet? Landon, Eddie, join your bottom.
I don't know.
Oh, Miss Wilhelm answered her own question. I said that they work together. So Giles Andre is the one who wrote the words. And the illustrator, the picture drawer, was Guy Parker Reese.
So we can't just take off that.
Yes, you can. It's just a cover. It's okay. Are we ready? Oh, Brandon, I need you flat. Sarah, I need you flat. They kind of a little bit. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. You see his skinny legs? Yeah. They have long, skinny legs, huh? He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. So another word for leaves is shoots. So he's eating the leaves off the tree. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Flop. So if he's trying to run, does he look like he's a really good runner yet? No, he's falling down. He's kind of wobbly, huh? Excuse me. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. I heard some rhyme words. Let's read that again. Ready? See if you can. Zip. Quiet him. If you get the rhyme, if you find the rhyming words, quiet him. Ready? Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Matt, what were the 2 words? You want someone else? What are they? Prance and dance. Give me a thumbs up if you got that. Awesome. Good job. Good rhyming, guys. It says jungle dance. There's all kinds of animals. I see a lot of animals like from the Lion King. Let's see. And this year when they arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Thumbs up
Bad
if-
and mad.
Oh, if you heard rhyming words, raise your hand on the.
Bad and mad.
It wasn't mad. It was sad.
Bad and
He's not mad. He's sad. Okay, let's see what happens. Shh. The warthog started waltzing. It's a kind of fancy dance. And the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced the tango. That was elegant and bold. A tango is a very fancy grown-up dance. And it's a lot of crazy movements. See, look at that. Look how they have to be together and in sync. And usually the woman in a tango holds a rose in her flower.
rhino.
There's a rhino. They're doing rock and roll,
I like
and they're doing a
rhino.
fancy tango. Yeah.
I like rhino.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. At the end, you can tell me if you saw an animal. You're like, oh, the chimps all did a cha-cha with very Latin feel. So a cha-cha is a fast dance. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. So they're doing a Scottish dance from Scotland. And you can see they're kind of dipsy-doing and they're doing their thing. They're all dancing, huh? Have we seen Gerald the giraffe yet?
Yes. No.
Gerald, oh my goodness. Look what's happening in here. Does it look like what does it look like?
Showtime.
It's showtime for who?
Giraffe.
Gerald. Oh my goodness. How do you think, who has an idea of how he might be feeling?
Happy.
Happy?
Sad.
Good, I love your quiet hand. Thanks for your quiet hand.
Sad.
Sad?
Shy.
Rosa?
Shy.
Shy? Have you ever felt like you had butterflies in your tummy and you were nervous?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
What butterflies in a tummy?
It feels like your tummy's like, it's all like gurgly because you're nervous. Let's see what happens. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor. But the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. So look, everyone's pointing at him and laughing. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. All the animals are pointing and laughing at him.
That's not kind.
That is not kind at all. Oh, ooh, that's what happens. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted on the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he's like, I can't do this. And he doesn't even move. He's so frozen. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, he's so sad and there's no one to help him. Right? When you're sad, raise your hand if you like to go get a hug, a cuddle from mom or dad or one of your grown-ups. Or a sibling or your dog. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Then he found a little clearing and he
But
looked
if I feel
up.
sad, then my mommy gives me a kiss.
Yeah, so he doesn't have a mommy in this story to give him a kiss. So he's sad and he's all by himself. Let's see what happens because I think he looks like he's smiling there. So maybe things will change. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh.
But why?
Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. So there's the cricket. Do you think the cricket might be wise and very smart?
Yeah.
Think the cricket's going to help him? Let's see. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Sitting down, eyes up here, Elisa, the story is here. Turning in your seat towards me, please. Aaron, towards me. Yes.
I heard a rhyming book.
You did? Which ones?
Please, please.
Yes, you're right. Trees and breeze. Good job. With that, the cricket smiled and he picked up his violin. And Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling. His hooves are his feet. and making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round.
He's dancing.
Is he dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you just have to listen. Aaron, eyes up here, please. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Is that some pretty cool dancing? Yeah. I don't know if I could do that. Gerald felt so. Does he look sad here?
No.
What feeling does he look like he is?
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
How? Who can, with a quiet hand, who can tell me how you know he's happy? Tanvita. Why do you know he's happy?
She's great dancing.
She's great at dancing. It's a he. Gerald is a boy, so we would say he is great at dancing. What else in this picture shows you that Gerald's happy and he's not sad? What part? Do you see something in the picture that helps you know that?
Yeah.
What?
She's happy and smiling.
The smile. Excellent. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing. Gerald cried. Do you see how the letters are big here?
Yeah.
When the author makes that decision, we use a really loud voice. So can you help me read it? Let's read it together, right? He's going to say, I'm dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. Now let's say it loud. I am dancing. Gerald cried.
Look at there.
One by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced, being there like, it's amazing. They shouted, it's a miracle. We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. Look at him dancing all his fancy dances. Close, they're close rhymes. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Ooh, there were rhyming words. See if you can find them. When you get them, give me a thumbs up. Ready? How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Ooh, what were they?
Bow and bow.
Bow and how. Excellent. So he's bowing. Look, throwing flowers at him. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all could dance, he said, when we find music we love. Awesome.